And we should now be live. Good evening, everybody. There we go. Lovely. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the usual Sunday Tricor stream. Hello, Tarek. I can see Tarek, Rob, Aiden, and Goofy are here. And welcome back to the Safari Park. And today I'm going to try and hopefully get it completely finished. So last time we finished this bit, basically down here, the lower end of the park. What have we got in here? I think it's Attenborough. Yes, Attenborosaurus in here. We've lost part of their lagoon. I wonder how that's happened. It's all there. Oh, I think it's dropped down a bit low, so I'll have to fix that at some point. Actually, let's just do that now. Somehow it all sank through the floor. That's a very Let's go back down here and sort that out. Sorry about that. I should probably actually turn the music down. It's just difficult to know how loud it's going to be for everyone else. Okay, vent. Actually, I need to do something quickly. I need to turn that on. This game is so unoptimized, I have to turn the DLS on in order to get a stable frame rate. Otherwise it kicks up a fuss. I hate it, but it is what it is. Right, lagoon lights. There we are. And let's just do that. What's your favourite new species so far? Actually, it's one I haven't done a video on it. I haven't done a video on it yet. I should probably be doing that on Tuesday. But it's the new pterosaur that Leaf Productions has put out. Let me get it right. Oh no, it was in the video that I did the other day. Yeah, the Genuinopterus. the one I had a lot of trouble pronouncing. The Genuinopterus, whatever, however you pronounce it. That's my favourite so far. Although we have had, there's an Ankylosaurus which I quite like. That was, which is going to be in the next one. Right. So, first thing first is that we need to sort out this other small carnivore area. We had Monolophosaurus in this side. So I want another small carnivore to go in this side of the enclosure. Let's sort out terrain around here first. More. I know Nerd Guy is also having a watch. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, the Tarchia, yeah. A lovely animal. Okie dokie. Also, if there are any bangs while I'm on stream. Don't be alarmed. It was fireworks night here in the UK yesterday, and there are still some people setting them off. So just be aware if you hear any loud explosions. It's just
either the fireworks or me.
It's either the fireworks or Dane. Yeah. Smattering of foliage there. I'm gonna put in something a little bigger. Yeah, just a little variation there in foliage. Nice. I think Dane's sneezes will be louder than the fireworks. I agree. His sneezes are like the Red Sea parting. Can you put Kano in the park? Maybe. I'll think about it. I want to be careful with the species that we pick, because I don't want to pick just the same sorts of things I have in every park. So, a small-ish carnivore. It doesn't have to be too small. Something... I mean, I haven't used Australopithecus yet. Ooh. You know what? Shall we have a modded species in? Shall we have the Concavinator? And what we'll do is we'll randomize skin and patterns, and we'll have 5 of them. Australopithecus sucks. Oof, throwing shade at the non-mod species there. Stick in some food. Right, so this is just going to be a very big herbivore enclosure here. What did I put SC for? No idea. Can't remember. We do need to do some terrain work. That'll do. Excellent. Some species deserve shade. Chunkingosaurus. I think for some of these dinosaurs, it's not really their fault. Frontier just didn't do enough to make them different enough. Sorry, what?
Was that a freight train?
No.
I just heard a freight train.
No, that was the Alamosaurus, I think. Yeah, like I was saying, I think some species Frontier just did not do enough to differentiate them. Because Chunkingosaurus and, what's the other one? Owangosaurus. And, in a way, Gigantospinosaurus. They're very similar in terms of their shape and their looks. So, really, they needed to have some very different skins or some very different animations, something like that. And we actually got neither. So So I think we need to figure out where we're going to have... I think we need to figure out where the tour ride is going to go through this. I think I might have another like we did over here, like this bridge. I kind of want to have another one of these bridges over here somewhere. So think about that. Right, so through there. And then we'll have it go this way. Have it curve around here. Then we'll have the bridge sort of basically there. And then we'll have it curve around again. And it will exit up here. Like so. Yeah, I mean, they resized the Stegosaurians because all were huge in JWE and now they're all small. So they pretty much made the Stego the only big one along with Werho. And now all are small, same mistake. Yeah, exactly. I feel like instead of having the chunking... Well, okay, firstly, the Huangosaurus should have been in the game as standard. For them to make it a premium only dinosaur, that stank of money grabbing, personally. So that's the first point. Have the Huangosaurus in game normally. And then I think we should have had some of the more interesting stegosaurs. So bring in Werhosaurus is a good one, but also there's a Mayoragia that LA Studios brought in. There is the Chujungasaurus as well. Let's bring in some more interesting species. Okay, so I have to remember that this is the bridge section here. So I'm just gonna outline. Basically, it's there to there. That is the bridge. I hope for more skins for the Kentrocam Cretaceous. I mean, I doubt it, because obviously if we were going to have skins for that, they would already be with it when they brought it in. I kind of want them to stop focusing on all the films and movies and TV shows we've already had. I want them to start looking at making something that's original. Let's have them actually put some work in now and actually bring us something that's new and original and completely invented just for the game. Like they did with the last one, with the Secrets of Dr. Wu pack and everything else. Here is our Cavenators. It's quite a bland skin. Let's have a look. That's a little more interesting. Do you like that? The orange goes well there. We've got repetition of that one. That's annoying. Oh, that's quite nice. Blue crests and the yellow, warm yellow body. And oh, we got a nice green one with the orange crests. Yeah, nice. This area of the park doesn't quite look as nice as down here. I might do some little redevelopment of that, but let's get this bridge on the go. So, building bridge. We need to raise it up by about 3 contour lines, I think. No, 2. Excellent. Flatten the top and the bottoms. Good. And then put in our ridge terrain. That. Excellent. We need to slope the ends. Bum, 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 bum. I feel like they could make a custom hybrid DLC where we could create our own hybrid. I think there's a lot of potential for something there. I would agree. I think they could do a similar system with how we have the amenities. Actually, to be fair, I've already done a video on this. I did a video a couple of weeks ago. Well, I say a couple of weeks ago now, probably more of a couple of months ago, where I actually looked at the Chaos Theory modes and discussed what I would have done with them. And I actually spoke about having a do your own hybrids section in that. So if you want to go and have a look at that, it's in the Chaos Theory mode video I did. I cannot get this bridge to work this time. There we go. It's not perfect, but it will do. Can you do Maya, Rajia, and a Marga? I've already got a Margosaurus in the park, Dinosaur King. And I've already used one mod species. I think I'm going to keep the rest in the park as the ones we have in game. Just because I know there's a couple of, there are people here that don't use mods. So. Okie-dokie. Then sides of the bridge. What star did we go for over there? Okay. I've got so many more decorations now. My things are enormous because of because of mods. Okay, 1, 2. Why is that one lower? Why is it? This terrain system is awful. I hate it. Just give me dead straight lines. There we go. Again. Why is that one lower? I don't understand. Can you do Allura Titan and Minmai? Yeah, maybe Allura Titan. Not sure on the Minmai. I want to kind of... I use Minmai in a lot of parks, so I kind of want to have a look at some species that I don't use very often. Two. Right, I need to do the sides of the bridge. How is it I have many Jurassic World Evolution 1 videos and mods and I've never got flack about it, but you do modded videos and you get hate? I don't get hate. I've never gotten hate for using mods. So, that's not entirely true. I did get some criticism for using mods in my walkthrough build series, but that's why then I did a video basically discussing, you know, what the point of the series was, and pointing out that a good park building is not mod dependent. Good park building is just about, it's more about imagination and style and a few basic building methods. Why is that shorter? Slightly annoying. Now I've made it a bit too long. It's also not straight, I've just noticed. Oh well. There you go. And then we'll have some lights. What did we do for decoration on the other one? I can't remember. Let's have a look. Oh, we did have the lights, and we also had the fountains. Right, yes, okay. So lights. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2, 4. And the fountain. That's right location. That. Use the move it mod to move the fountain, and then I think it's rotate. No. X. So it was a combination of X and Y. X, Y, and no, X and Z. And a little Y. That's kind of okay. Maybe a little more Y. Yeah, that'll do. Same thing here. X. A little bit more X. Z. Y. Ooh. Yeah, that'll do on that side. Just some water just to explain where this river is going to come from. Oloros and Stegos do nicely. There's a lot of love for the Allura Titan, which doesn't surprise me. It's one of the few hadrosaurs in game that does have some legitimately nice skins. All the other hadrosaur skins are a bit lacking, I find. Kind of want this river to sort of skew off in a couple of different directions. Just give us some different landscape there. That'll do. Add the texture into the bottom. Have to cover up that end. I feel like in the first game you were able to get the water a lot closer to the terrain without it altering. I feel like they've done it. They've reduced it in this game. Go, just to help mark out the water, and also just gives that fake illusion of depth from above, which does help make the water look a little bit more realistic. I think in terms of herbivores here, we definitely need some hadrosaurs in here. We haven't got any hadrosaurs in the park yet. So, since Allura Titan keeps being asked for, we will go with Allura Titan. We're only quite heavy on the trees on this side, like we were on the other area of the park. Make it look quite forested. Just blend the environments in. Oh. Mix and match some of the tree variety. Yeah, let's have a look at the dinosaurs and let's get them being in here. I actually quite like the Big E.T. skin. It's one of the few Camp Cretaceous skins I do actually like. Allura Titan. Okay, I do need my skin database up. Let's have a look. Titan. So let's go with some male and female skin variations actually. So best male and female skins, Allura Titan. Any color, any pattern, matching color, no pattern. Right, good. So what our males will have, let's see, what color crest? Yellow stripes, orange, green crest, white stripes, green, white crest, black stripes with a blue, green crest, watermelon crest, pink crest, navy blue crest. Let's go for the Calcarana crest. Actually, no, let's go for the watermelon crest. I'm curious why I called it watermelon crest. Pulcrana. And then let's go for final coloration. Let's go with navy, black, blue, cyan, sky blue, Amazon rainforest. And we'll have 2 males, and then the females. We want no pattern at all. 5 of those. Right, let's get the males in first. Just going to put down some cycads. Just some because everything's very green. It's one of the problems of this game. So much of it is just blank green. It's very difficult to make it look any other colour. Cycads add a little colour, but not much. Just add some. Let's just add some flowering shrubs in here. Again, just a little different colour. Yeah, that's fine. Different colours of sand. I think I went to it. That white sand is just stands out too much. We'll stick with the tan. Maybe that works better. Need some rocks in there. Not all of us can have as sensitive hearing as you, Dane. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put in some more trees at the back here. Oh, we've even got a nice little tunnel. I swear the ginkgos are the best brush. They're just happy to stick trees in wherever. I wish every tree brush was as nice as the ginkgos to use. Let's get some rocks in here. Individual trees, where are they? Same over this side. Whoops. That one. That's a bit better. Palophylax skin on a Laura Titan looks sort of like a Lux Laura Titan. Yeah, I mean, one of the people on the Triclaw Discord, Barry Onyx, he did a load of Lux skins and I was using them for a while and then they all broke several patches ago and he hasn't been able to update them, which is a bit of a shame because I loved some of the ones that he came up with. Right, let's do the lighting. We want a nice cyano blue. Lovely. We need something to live alongside a Laura Titan. Suggestions in the comments. I'm just going to just adjust this side of the park. Just painting where this is going to go. Styracosaurus. Could do. We do have a Ceratopsin in the park, but Styraco maybe. No, it needs to be something that's sort of mid-size. That's why I got it a watermelon crest. Looks like a slice of watermelon. Kentrosaurus. I think we've... no, we haven't got Kentra already. Hello, Fallout. I do think we need another Ceratopsin in the park. Let's go with Styraco. Stiggy, Struthy, Styraco. I didn't like most of these skins. Gambia River Basin and Pulkrana was apparently very nice, so we use that one. I need to make sure that the Allura Titans have stuff to eat, actually. What do you eat? Ground fiber is all that you eat. Wonderful. More ground fiber going in then. It's alright, ground fiber is basically water plants, so just stick a nice long line of them in. Won't spoil the river too much. I think we need something else living alongside these. Let's have... Tempted to put Struthie in, because Struthia mimus has some brilliant skins. See something else though. I use Struthie a lot. Oh yeah, Kentro was mentioned. Shall we have like a couple of the Camp Cretaceous Kentros? Just for a bit of unusual. God, it takes so long for these helicopters to do the business of taking stuff and dropping it in. I feel like I want something in this like this lake is a very nice lake, but I feel like I want something inside this lake. Why won't you let me put any trees in there? Oh, come on, you can do more than that. I just want something like in the middle of this lake, just to make it a little bit more of an something that these tour rides could just point out. Let's put a rock in. And then let's grab one of the statues. Let's have Parasaurolophus. Well, let's have the Pteranodon actually. Oops, wrong button. Yeah. And then let's just decorate the rest of this. And then just so that this pterosaur is always visible, what I'm gonna do is stick a light underneath it. Oh, that's gonna stick out too much. Low health. Baryonic. How did the baryonyx escape? The baryonyx escaped. How did that happen? Nope. Come here, you. You're a very naughty baryonyx. How did that happen? Very bizarre. Right, lighting. I suppose we'll have to use that then. That one is too big. Let's just... How does that look in the dark? Let's have a look. Oh, I like that. I think that works. Maybe can we change the color, make it a bit clearer? Maybe red? Oh, the red works, I think. Yeah, I like that. Just a nice little decorative aspect to this little lake. Lambiosaurus was announced. By who, Dinosaur King? Let's get these Kentrosaurus in here. Oh, I see. You do realise I check Nexus mods every single day, Dino. So, you don't have to tell me of every single new thing that pops up. I check Nexus mods pretty much 2 or 3 times a day. It's... yeah, as someone who habitually mods every single game, I'm always pretty much on that website, so... I'm hoping that LA Studios are going to bring their Seismosaurus back, because I miss their Seismosaurus. Where's our... oh, there's our Styracosaurus. Nice. What do these guys eat, actually? Ground fiber. They also eat ground fiber. Thinking I should probably put a little bit more ground fiber in then. I'm stuck back seating until I get a new... why? What happened to your other laptop, Dino King? Old age. Something you cheeky.
You set yourself up.
That's just mean. You're just being mean, Dane.
Oh, I'm sorry. What did you usually care?
And I'm only 31. It's not old.
Alright, I'll just quickly learn how to play the world's smallest violin.
I'm gonna kill you in a minute.
I know. You're busy. I crave that.
There we go. Carnivore enclosure. I feel like this is like the last part of the safari, so I think we need to go all out with the carnivore enclosure here. It should be where our most well, I say most interesting, like something that's gonna make the guests go like wow. Or scream, either one. Carno? That's nothing. Carnotaurus is not like amazing. It's not the sort of thing that you'd go on this super long safari to wait to see. It needs to be something a lot more impressive, I think. But I don't want it to just be T-Rex. buck and don't. T-Rex is overused. This is the problem. Like, every time I watch Evo play Jurassic World Evolution 2, it should be building a park, and I can pretty much guess what species of dinosaur people will ask for, because they're always asked for. It's always Carnotaurus, and people want it to be called Toast. And then there's always usually Spino, and then there's always usually T-Rex, and then there's someone who asks for Indominus Rex, and there'll be someone who asks for the Raptors. It seems
like you're doing your job as a dog.
my point is that some dinosaurs get too much of the limelight, so I'm not going to have any of the dinosaurs in here that are too overused. Already got the Giga in. Acro's a good idea, Rob. I would be, I think, a little bit more tempted to use Acro. I want there to just be a little bit of a little mountain lump here. I might just put another one in as well. Just a couple of bumps, basically. Just to stop it being too flat. Oops. Oops. Shut up! I hit the wrong buttons. Stop taking the piece.
I'm not, I'm laughing.
Taking the piss out of me, I swear.
You can barely hear me.
Right. Water in at this end. I feel like this enclosure is easily big enough for 2 carnivores. And since I think I have fighting off, so I think we should be okay if we put 2 different carnivores in here. Stick some trees in there and there. That's fine. Actually, how did I do the... Okay. So we'll need a gatehouse structure area there. Acro was mentioned, so let's do an Acrocanthosaurus. Maybe we could have it live alongside something smaller. Maybe an Acro and the Kinjao, or actually let's I know what I'm going to do as a second species. Right, Acrocanthosaurus. Best skin. Let's see, I want something that actually works in the environment, so let's do Chaplin Valley. And Cal Corona. Release via airlift. And then living alongside Majungasaurus. I don't use Majungasaurus enough, and this game actually makes the does actually kind of save the Majungasaurus a bit, because the first game Majungasaurus was just awful. Papurana and Limpopo River. So yeah, we'll put some Majungasaurus in here. We need some flesh. So I'm going to put one on that one there. One over there. One over there. Hopefully that should spread them all out a little bit. Let's put in some bushes. Some plants, flowers. Cactus. Nice. And then we'll make this all quite lightly coloured, so it's like a beach. There's our acro. Nice. There's some more plants at this end. Where are you going? Rocks to cover up the ending of the fence. Same over here. Let's put a few in for terrain detail. Lovely. Right, Majungasaurus. With the Majungasaurus on, we'll drop them here and hope that they kind of stay around there. I'm gonna drop in some water here, just so they have some water to drink. It'll help move things around. Right, and now we need the gatehouse. Oh, that's not the same length. Good. There's the tool ride. Tool structure. Let's connect the whole thing up, because they'll finally be running then. The park is running. It is operational. At last. Let's put in a couple of towers just to keep an eye on what the carnivores beyond the fence are up to. Let's make a nice little return area. I feel like putting a couple of statues down in here as well. Raptors and Stego. Even though these aren't animals that are actually in the park, we can still have them as statues. Oh, thank you. Just stick a giant ginkgo there. A couple of raptors underneath the tree. We're going to have to manually place trees around this stack. Yeah, that'll do. Need to do the lighting. There we go. Yeah, the arid, I kind of like the desert maps. The Arizona map and the San Diego map. I like them just... They just look... I think they just make better looking parks that have a bit of colour to them. As opposed to when you use the tropical map, where it's just basically everything is so green. Is the tour ride actually working? Yes. There they are. How many tour trucks do we want on here? One vehicle per 100 meters. Yeah, I think that works. And there he goes. I'm sure nothing will go wrong with that at all. How's our Majungasaurus doing? They're doing okay. Ooh, lovely. It's a very such a vibrant skin. I love it. Right. So with the tour, with the safari basically done, the last part of the park that needs to be finished in the last hour is basically the aviary and this guest area. Now, I know that we obviously have the tour ride coming through. kind of want to have some restaurants or something looking over this carnivore paddock. So we'll think about that. I think the guests will sort of walk alongside this aviary. We'll basically have a sort of area around it. I guess there's no Kana in the park. I'm definitely not angry. Hashtag Kanu's rule. Carnotaurus are a perfectly reasonable animal. I just wanted something different in the park. Right. So where exactly? Planting boxes. Why are these all suddenly... Oh, I see. We're suddenly going uphill here. Okay. Kind of using these bits because they have a bit more wool underneath them, so they're much better to use hiding difference in height. Planter boxes. Boxes. Basically that. have to tidy it up a little bit. But I just want to get the basics of the area in. Put a Carno statue and I'll be... Okay, we'll put a Carnotaurus statue in somewhere. I'll accept your compromise. How about here? Yeah, we'll give him a fountain. Right. That wasn't straight. Quite a big area here. It might be small enough for us to squeeze in another dinosaur enclosure. Megalodon. No, Dinosaur King. As much as I like LA Studios' Megalodon, I refuse to have it in my game. It's just a great white shark. It's a severely overrated animal, in my opinion. Right. So I want there to be kind of a thin layer around the aviary. Okay. Give us some good straight lines here. Just tie up some of these. And let's see. I want the hotel area to have a sort of entrance bit. So, space for a fountain. I feel like we need a little bit more path here. I mean, outside of buildable area. Pain in the backside. Just snapped it. Half tool really doesn't like me today. Okay. So this goes directly to the hotel. And we'll have a sort of we'll put in another fountain here. Where are the fountains? I can never remember. There they are. Since this is the aviary, it only makes sense for us to have some pterosaurs here. Let's go for Tapajara. squeeze another one in. Put in a few trees. I feel like this this fountain's a little bare on the inside, so again going to the mods somewhere in here. Ah, there we go. Nice. Okay, then I want there to be a sort of a seating area. I love Anomalocaris. It's just a bit small for this game, really. Like they're only about a meter long. So they're just a bit too small, really, to be seen effectively. It's a shame, because it is one of my favourite prehistoric sea monsters.
Oh.
Right, that'll be our outside hotel seating area. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely enough space here. Or another little... You know what, actually no. Sometimes less is more. What we'll do, we'll turn this just into guest areas. We'll just have some decorative gardens or something. Yeah, we'll have the amenities. I think that's something that's another mistake people make when they're making their parks, is that they kind of feel like they have to fill every single bit of the space, and you really don't. Sometimes less is better. Pterosaur time, I think. Ooh, deviant. Really? This was not flattened? That's ever so slightly annoying. But okay. I've also just realised I actually need the pterosaur, like... I've just realised I need the pterosaur making bit on the end, don't I? Make this quite a beachy exhibit. what I wouldn't give for a tree brush that actually worked. Or was it as dense as I wanted it to be? It's the problem with the tree brushes. It's not that they don't... they just don't produce enough trees. They're not dense enough. It's very difficult to get the sort of coverage you want. Yeah, and the new benches I'm glad to have as well. I like having... Just going to manually place down... If Kaidenic's model's updated, I would just use that, but... Isn't... Put in some random trees. Right, pterosaur. What should we actually have in here? Can't be anything too big because it's quite a small enclosure. It's also... Let's have the Baradactylus in. Actually, Tapejara does have better skins. Let's do Tapejara. Let's just pick my best Tapejara skins. Tapejara. Oh, too many good ones. Okay then. We'll just randomize it. I think 3. We'll put 4 in. Oops. Nice. They obviously need... can remove that now. They obviously need something to eat. Which in this game is fish, even though it wouldn't be in reality. Like we should put down. Oh, we need some perches for them, don't we? One quite close to the hotels. Let's have a big one quite close to the back, and have one slightly small one there. Try and better disguised them. Oh, this needs to be lowered ever so slightly, so it's actually clean water. Good. Nice little beach, Tapejara beach. Right, amenities for the guests. Now, I kind of want one facing the carnivores. So let's add another piece of... Just give me a... Why won't you give me a straight piece of path? There we go. Okay. And then put the first big restaurant in. Again, kind of want there to be a bit of a gap. Sort of there. And then I want one directly behind. Oops. Directly behind. So that it kind of looks like the two restaurants are in actual fact the same building. Like this. So you have like one side facing the carnivore exhibit, sleeping, and one side not, basically. Kind of want this to be a slightly different colour, maybe go for the boardwalk sort of feel. That wasn't a straight line, was it? That's better. Okay. And then we'll put in our bar. I don't want the bar to be exactly the same orientation as the others. Or even, does it have to be identical in terms of design? I'm hearing a loud horn going off. What's going on? You're tempting fate there. Well, that could have gone badly wrong if the Acrocanthosaurus had been a bit more hungry. However, it seems he wasn't that hungry. It's also nice to know that like everyone that they all get round. Look at that! Our little truck on the bridge. This is an enormous bridge, isn't it? In terms of scale, we've completely mucked it up. But it's nice to know that these bits work. Same for over here. Huge bridge. So let's put that on there. And again do a boardwalk bit. Ooh, what's going on down here? Oops, wrong color. I've never used the Acrocanthosaurus in my park, not because I don't like it, just because I don't really have a big interest in it. Well, it was one of my favourite dinosaurs from Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, so for me it's one of the... That one is not straight, is it? Rotate Y? Yeah, that's fine. Can you add iguanodons into the aviary? Why would I add iguanodons? The aviary is already quite small, and the Tapejara are kind of fill it as enough as it is. I don't really think there's any room for there to be dinosaurs in there. Again, Dinosaur King. Sometimes less is more. I do this with the guest buildings too in my parks. Looks much better in 360. It does. Looks much better. When there is quantity, there is art hidden in the message. That sounds very intelligent, Dinosaur King. Who said that? Because it certainly wasn't one of your sayings. I'm sorry, Dinosaur King. You are not that eloquent. I know this for a fact. So where did you get that from? Because it is a very good saying. Huh. Well then, Dinosaur King, you have unwittingly actually come up with quite a good saying. I don't necessarily agree. I mean, we have an enormous quantity of bad politicians. I wouldn't say that there's art in any of their messages. To just have like a little just a couple of like garden areas basically. Okay, now down this central slot, I'm going to put some... I think we'll go for the big planter boxes. No. We'll go for the long ones. Just to save on some piece count. And then basically kind of want there to be like a bit of a display here. Of a few different dinosaurs we have in the park. So, what have we got in the park dinosaur-wise that we have statues of? We have Baryonyx, so he can go in. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So, not with that idea. What? Let's just. Have a nice seating area. Yeah, we'll put some of the statues in like the garden areas and have like a sculpture park sort of thing. I'm just going to quickly save this because I'm concerned about the little micro stutters I've been getting. Usually that's a bad sign. Statue. I like the green. So I'll go with green. A little custodian. And then just as a... These aren't electrified. These are just for effects, really. We'll have these mark out the edge of the... sculpture park. Oh, that line wasn't straight. The snapping tool is so frustrating. Sometimes. There's one part of the sculpture park. We'll do the same for over here. And there's the second part of the sculpture park. Good. And here we need a sort of some nice seating for the hotel. I want to kind of copy the style we've got over here. So we need some of the aquatic pillars. I think that one set there. And one set there. I'm going to sink them down slightly. Like so. And then we'll build up the surrounding edge. So, kind of want to put in a couple of like, maybe not. Have a fountain in the middle. Lovely. Looking for food. Seriously, there's food right there. Manually tell it where the food is. Is a Trossoraptor? No, not yet. No, a Trossoraptor has not been added yet. Needs to be moved slightly. Lovely. Basically, let's just fill in this garden. Trees. And we'll make this side bushy. Now this one will have plenty of trees through the whole thing. Go. Right, first sculpture. We'll have it here. Where's the rocks? The rocks are in the environment, aren't they? So the first one will have your Majunga never expanded its territory far enough to find food. I don't know. I'm pretty sure their territory is fine. Yeah, look, they got... What's it doing? Why is it still not eating? It's food. Those are eating. Why are you not eating? You don't need prey. You can eat from the food sources. If the other Majungasaurus are happy not eating from food, not eating from meat feeders, it's right there. Okay. Maybe this particular one is fussy and wants prey. What's it doing? What? It's... I just think this particular Majungasaurus has gone a bit loopy. Either that or the acro is spooking it. These ones over here are perfectly fine. I have no idea. Mentally challenged, quite possibly. Tyrannosaurus. We'll have Parasaurolophus. And here we'll have Spitting Dimetrodon. And then in here we'll have Raptors. Have Brachy. Dimetrodon. Rocks around here. Nice. There's our little sculpture garden. And basically the park is done, pretty much. Oh, I'll let him die and just make another one. Or I'll just have it as two Majungas and... Was it still... Yeah, no, he's just... I don't know what's up with it. It's just bugged out, I think. Barriers are all where they should be. Yeah, dead dinosaur, what a pity. The Acrocanthosaurus can eat it. Just move him somewhere where the Acro can find him. That was bizarre. I'll just move him. Oh, you can't move a dead dinosaur. Interesting. Yeah, but the park is basically done. Most of... all that's left, really, is tidying up. Oops. I think the game is hitting the limits on my piece count. Which doesn't surprise me. We have got a lot of pieces in this particular park. And it is something you should always be careful about if you are using decoration mods, especially, is that the game's engine does kick up more and more of a fuss the more pieces you put in, so nice thick paths. Yeah, this is pretty much it. Done and job. The only thing really that's left for me to do is sort out down here because it's a little bit messy. Stick piece on the end there. Just put some cycads or something in there. Just a few rocks. Yeah. I do love our little warp nacelle fountain and amber arrangement we have going on. So yeah, that's basically the park finished. I think I'm fairly happy with that. There's not very much left for me to tidy up for like doing a tour guide or tour round, so I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Yeah. That dinosaur is going to stubbornly stay dead, isn't it? And it cannot. It won't let me. Oh, there you go. Remove the dead dino. So yeah, I think it's turned out really well. Just having a super big safari, and I think it works really well on this particular map as well. I think this Arizona map is perfect for doing something like this because it is a bit of an awkward shape when you get up towards the top end. So I think this works the best. Have a safari park. How are the Marga's doing? You doing okay? Jolly good. It's nice to see people wandering around this area and using everything around here. Oh, there's a few little gaps and such to fill in. It's kind of be perfect for some trees or something. Maybe a few. Yeah, I'll have a think about what to do with that. But yeah, the whole park, I remember maybe I really liked that, how that turned out as well. I think it's, I would agree, Nerd Guy, I think it's one of my best parks I've done so far. A little pterosaur there. Well, it is 11 o'clock, so I'm going to leave it here, folks. There will be a tour around this park going up on the channel. So keep a lookout for that. Next week, there will be a mod spotlight video on Tuesday. There will be a War Thunder video next week as well. And next Sunday, I'm not sure what we'll do next Sunday. Next Sunday, I think I'll play Skyrim or something like that. Just something a bit different. Something a little less Jurassic Worldy. But for now, I want to thank everyone for being here. Goofy, Aiden, Dinosaur King, Rob Earth, Nerd Guy, Fallout, Tarek was here, Dane was here as well, but Dane doesn't count. And if I miss anyone, sorry. And I will see everyone in the next video. Until then, enjoy the rest of your Sunday, stay safe, and good night.